Hi everyone, Hannah here, welcome back to the channel. I am in Galaxy's Edge. There's the Falcon. Today I'm building a lightsaber, so we're on our way to Savis' workshop. So we just checked in at the front. We now wait our turn. We get to pick between one of four. And then we get to go in. So we're all checked in. We are allowed, this means I can bring Leo with me so he can watch and film. And I chose Peace and Justice, so you get a pin. They did say to put it in your shirt, but I don't want to make a hole in my shirt, so I might just hold on to it. It costs $234 after tax. You get to build the lightsaber, you get to pick one of four. This tells them which one you're building. This lets you in. Wink, wink. Wink, and I blinked. Wink and blink. And then we get to build. Future Hannah here, just popping in real quick. I want to apologise for the quality of this video. I'm still going to put it up because I still want to share it. The audio is fine because you get everything in. Oh, there we go. But we didn't fully realise at the time when we zoomed out to get as much in as possible, the quality was pretty much cut in half. So it's going to be a bit grainy. It's not going to be the best because it was low light as well. But I still want to post it anyway because you can hear everything. You can still see bits. It's just not as nice as I would have liked. But if you do still want to watch, thank you very much. Okay, so we're going inside now. We've been told to keep our credentials up. So we have these ready. Oh my word. Thank you.
All the way at the top. Now I know we call a lot of things credentials on that too, but these are your security clearance credentials. They just mean that you are not stormtroopers yet. Either way, welcome to the workshop. I don't know how you got in with that hat, but I am wildly impressed. And don't worry, we're not light side or dark side in the workshop. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Take a moment. We just threw a lot at you all at once, so take a breath, take in the room. This is our everything, although most people don't get to see it. And the people that you see, they are my everything. You get to meet them for yourself later. As long as Glenn survives. Are you gonna live? Yeah. Okay, good. In the meantime, you may call me Kende. But since I invited you to look at the room, I should probably clarify one last thing. This looks a lot like old junk, right? You are very polite. You're like, we're not going to say it, but we will give you a head nod. Yes, it does. I respect that. It's dirty, it's old, but it's not actually old. This is new junk. So they're polite enough to nod their head, but not to laugh at my terrible joke. Noted. Don't worry, my sense of humor tends to keep the stormtroopers away, but if they did wander their way back into the room, they would see worthless clutter. We know that this has potential, it's priceless history. And speaking of history, I'm sure you've heard the legend of Luke Skywalker. Yes? Yes. Good. Well, there's a new Jedi named Rey, and what Rey is leading created a spark of hope. A spark of hope that brought you here to build a lightsaber. The lightsaber has been wielded by our greatest heroes, but it's also been wielded by our darkest enemies. It is elegant and enigmatic, and to build a lightsaber is an art, as the lightsaber is a reflection of the builder. The Force connects them. You will experience this connection for yourself today. But not if I just keep talking. Shall we begin?
Yes!
Well, there they are. Good. We begin with the Kyber Crystal, which is very rare because it has this unique ability to focus the energy of the Force and magnify it. Some call the Kyber Crystal the heart of the lightsaber because the color of your crystal will reveal the color of your blade. I'm sure you've heard of some of these crystals in the greatest Jedi legends in history, like the blue crystal, wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and his apprentice, Anakin Skywalker. Now it is wielded by Rey. The green crystal, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and Luke Skywalker. The violet crystal. This one is very rare and very beautiful, just like the one wielded by Mace Windu. And red. Some call this the color of power. It is wielded by Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and now, of course, Kylo Ren. But we didn't come here for the past, we came here for the future. You. So before we choose your Kyber Crystal, take a moment, close your eyes, clear your mind. Let one of those 4 crystals just speak to you. Picture it in your mind. Now open your eyes. Reach out and select your Kyber Crystal. If you would, take that Kyber Crystal, place it in the rectangular crystal holder at the front of your build station. Look at that, your hands are free, because here comes the fun part. It's just about time to assemble your hilt. One last thing though, don't get started just yet. I will walk you through what you are looking at, and then we will begin. Alright builders, so now that you have your pieces, what exactly are we looking at? In those boxes in front of you, you will find your chassis, your activation plates, your grips, your emitters, and your pommel caps. You have everything you need to create your unique lightsaber in the box in front of you. But also right in front of you is a wonderful gatherer who will lead you through the process step by step. Just listen to them. Now builders, if everyone is ready, let's build.
Right, sons, guys. So, first thing we got to do is put the crystal into the chassis. So there's a spring at this end right here, and I like to hold it with 2 fingers like that. Kind of push it up against the spring and use your thumb in the other hand, kind of wedge it into place.
Your chassis should be glowing.
And sometimes it goes in easy, other times it doesn't.
We'll figure that out. I'll let you get started on yours.
It doesn't want to go in.
Push that up for you. Just get it in position.
It's going that way.
And if you need help, let me know.
Might need a bit of help. I don't know.
You did everything right. Oh, there it is. Good. Wait, do that slow. Perfect choice. And I will stay on your good side so you can put
So, the next step is to go to the activation switches. You can pick one style or the other. But just notice they are color coded. There's 2 colors on your chassis, red and blue.
Those are matched.
Each piece you pick up is going to have a color on the back of it. See the red square right there? And that's going to go right over the red square on the chassis. Just like that. And the other part of the switch will be blue. So there's a blue square, there's a blue square, and it just goes right on top of each other. And then you should have a good switch. That makes a nice happy sound like... Oh, my switch is not happy. Oh, I'm so bummed.
So you're going to touch that red mark? This red mark?
Ah, there it goes.
It'll kind of go on this
You heard
side.
that, right? I'm not going crazy.
We'll put it on more. Can I cover that? Yeah.
Not yet.
Snap on nicely.
Give me a few minutes, huh?
Perfect. And then we can test out that switch. So you may have to reset it back down to the bottom and then slide it towards yourself.
1 and 2,
Just
you're
into
going to
that
select
spot.
2 of those 4.
Perfect. Okay.
Now,
Then
there
you'll
is
be able to
something
select your favorite 2 of any
Right,
of those
good
4
job.
grips.
So
We'll
now
be
we
putting
can
one
move
above
on
and one down here as a friend.
to columns 1 and 2.
So when you put them
You're
on,
going to take
you want
any
that
2
wide
out of those
silver
4,
band
those
to
you can
make
mix
sure
and
that
match.
this plate, this
You're going to
part
put
is
one
threaded so we can
above the switch, one below the switch. But you just have to know that each piece has a little lip on it like that. And there's threads underneath that, so that's what has to go towards the switch. Because the threads actually bite down and connect to the switch itself.
So whichever one you put on this side will be your handle, and then that one on the top is more decorative.
So a good strategy.
If you want that one to be your
Just
handle,
put them on, don't tighten them.
flip that one around.
Put them on without tightening and see if you like the way it looks. And when you find the right 2, then just go ahead and tighten them.
Twist it towards yourself. There you go. Lock it in place. Got it.
Put that saber upright.
That's where it is. You can choose what's for the top. That'll be where your blade extends.
Now, I find it easiest for you to touch in there. Gently place it on top of this. It's supposed to be twisted and placed like a ball. Once you've got your emitter installed, flip the saber upside down.
Yeah, you gotta have to push a little bit as you tighten, and that one's backwards. So flip it around. Yeah, push a little bit and tighten. Get the threads to connect to the switch itself. All right.
Both of these.
Yeah, it looks good.
Trickier to thread, so we just want to
Sure
make
the
sure
switch
they go
is
on
still
nice
happy?
and straight.
Oh yeah. So now you can put column 3 is your emitter. It's gonna go right on the very top. Flip that around. Yep,
First
just
try.
screws right on real easily.
Do you like it? Are you satisfied with your build? Do you like it? Perfect. Okay. Now when Jimmy says it's time to activate your lightsaber, all you have to do is slide that switch to the top one more time.
Right.
I'll just try that out.
Last piece for you is called the pommel cap. Goes at the very bottom.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Safety check makes it nice and tight. Alright, when Kenbei tells you that, slide the activation switch towards the emitter. When he tells you to deactivate it, shield.
Those can go on crooked if you're not careful.
Heavy,
That
right?
looks like it's not. So
Yeah.
well done.
That heavier weight, you have a heavy emitter on yours, and the Jedi would often use that.
Right. So
Because
the big question is, are we happy
you
with that
always see
build?
Jedi using that flourish, but for a heavier
Okay.
emitter,
We
much
do a
like
quick
these,
inspection. We'll just
the
give it
weight
right back
goes
to
down,
you.
so you're
Pieces are
working
tight.
with that momentum. That will be
Switch is
what you
working
want to
good.
utilize with that hill.
So
And I would know because
at the very
I do
end,
believe
Kenbei is going to have
you and
everybody
I,
activate
think a
at the
lot
same
alike.
time. So when
Good
she
work.
says activate, just push up on your switch. Okay. Nice job.
So you must not know the legend of Ahsoka Tano at all. Maybe a little. Yeah, no, she is one of the favorites that I have heard of.
Have a second white crystal to put in after.
Oh, absolutely. You will make her proud. And the fact that you have the textured grip up at the top and at the base, may I demonstrate? It is perfect for someone who's a fan of Ahsoka because as you want to switch between the grips to utilize it, much like Ahsoka does, the texture will help hold that hand in so you can utilize both. Nice work.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think? You like it? Yeah. I do too.
So this piece here, it's recessed because that little indent is a critical balance point for the lightsaber. Pay attention as you're using it, a certain part of your hand will fall.
This is so
That's where
surreal. Like the
really
immersion
one
right
strike
now
gonna
is
control the element.
unreal.
Great work.
Yes, you can. Hopefully it stays stable. Otherwise, we're going to have to get you some eye protection. That's why I have these. You're right. Which is a really good choice. So these, I like it too. And you see how it has plates throughout your hilt? They say if your hilt has these gold pieces throughout, you have this bravery beyond compare. So that's the most excited you guys have gotten yet. I hate to say this, but the dangerous part would actually happen now. So if you can, move away from your build stations. The gatherers are here to stabilize those crystals and create lightsabers. The problem becomes that the energy of the Force is not very easy to contain. Every once in a while, the stabilization chambers that you see in front of you are not stable, and as the gatherers are going to stabilize, they get overloaded and, well, create some wonderful skylights in my ceiling. Yeah, actually, when we started today, we only had that one. We've added about 2.5 more. It's hard to explain to the stormtroopers that we're just scrappers when you have beams of
Many parts there were. Now, join the yes, lightsaber. It begins. It is time. Your journey.
Master Yoda. It is indeed time. Builders, in a moment, the bond between Saber and Builder will be officially forged. In a moment, I will have you step forward and place your hands on your hilt. And when I say activate, we will activate together for the very first time. Builders, if you would, step forward. Place your hands on your hilts. Activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers. You have created a lightsaber. Now you are like the Jedi and the Sith that have come before you. You will change the galaxy just like they did. Remember, builders, it only takes just a spark. You're already starting your training. I respect that. If you would, deactivate and lower your lightsaber.
Complete your lightsaber age. Like you way it can, but lead you it cannot. Your journey, you both will begin. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. Now, friends, in your hands you hold remarkable power. And remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. So to prevent that, we are pleased to present a saber sheath to you as you depart today. Now, the moment you leave this workshop, that is where your true journey begins. But wherever you go, whether it be this galaxy or the next, trust the lightsaber you hold in your hands. It will guide your way. And I can trust that I know one more time what we all want to do. So if you would, raise your saber and activate. Congratulations, builders, and till the spire.
Till the spire.
Whenever you are ready, the galaxy needs you straight through this door. Excellent work.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Dave goes in first.
So here's the lightsaber, $234 kind of after tax. The pin kind of dictates which theme you go with. I went with, I think it was Peace and Justice, and then I went with the purple crystal. And this is the design I went with. You get to kind of pick and choose between a set of two, and then when you're done, they give you this little fancy protectable bag that you can wear, and they said don't worry, they are fine on aeroplanes. They're used to people taking these home now. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.